This is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the LD Micro Main Event 2015 in Bel Air, California. With me right now is Paul Gill from Lomiko Metals and Lomiko Technologies. The symbols are LMR on the TSX Venture and LMRMF on the QX. Paul, welcome back to SNNLive.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks for having me on.
It's great to have you back. So, before we get into an update, let's get an overview of Lomiko Metals and Lomiko Technologies.
Yeah, Lomiko trades on the TSX Venture and on the OTC. We've developed graphite mines and properties up in Quebec, and we've invested in technology companies, ergo the Lomiko Technologies, and we have a lot to talk about on that.
Okay, so let's get into it. Tell me, let's get an update on, you said you wanted to talk about Lomiko Technologies, right?
Yeah, absolutely. What Lomiko Technologies did about a year and a half ago was invest in a company called Graphene 3D Lab, which trades on the TSX under the symbol GGG and in the US GPHBF. And this company is very innovative. It takes graphite, converts it to graphene, and puts it into a 3D printer. And so what you can do is you can print with this material, and it's really an interesting situation. You've got 12,000 patents on it.
Okay, so let's get into it a little bit more about what you're doing with Lomiko Technologies and this technology itself. So tell me about Graphene 3D Lab a little bit more and what are you printing exactly? Is it anything?
Yeah, that's the amazing thing is that right now, Robert, there is 12,000 patents on different uses for graphene. You can print batteries, you can print cell phones, you can print all kinds of very interesting objects that are in today, coffee cups or anything like that. But what's really great about this company is that just recently it announced a deal with a Fortune 500 company to start doing research for that company's specific products. And they were so secretive about it, they couldn't announce which Fortune 500 company it was. So we think there's going to be a lot of developments for Graphene 3D Lab. And our position, our 11% position, is going to advance, I think, in the next few years. And so we're really happy about that. But that's not all with Lomiko Technologies. We've also made an investment in graphene energy storage devices. And that is a specific company that invests and researches how to store energy in the highest density possible in order to use it in electric vehicles and cell phones. And what we want to do is eliminate range anxiety in these electric vehicles so people can go farther and charge really quick. That's what a supercapacitor does.
So on that point, are you making the argument, or is the company trying to prove that graphene can actually help in that part of it?
Exactly. Graphene has all these wonderful capacities to it. It has capacity of holding energy 1,000 times better than copper. It has the 200 times stronger than steel capacity, and it has this flexibility that allows you to charge up devices and keep that energy for a good period of time. And so it's a very interesting technology. But really, that's not all. What we've also done is put an investment in to license other properties and other technologies, specifically the Spider Charger, which we recently announced on Kickstarter. And this is a fantastic little device which will replace your normal wall plug, but has 6 USB connections on the sides of it. And what that does is that you can plug directly into the USB without a converter, and that's going to save energy. And what we're trying to do is get it out there and get distributors and consumers interested in it.
So why will that save energy?
Well, it's essentially what you're doing is you're eliminating one connection or two connections. So you have a plug that goes into the wall and then another plug that goes into your phone. So what you want to do is eliminate that second plug that goes into the wall. You want to directly plug into the power source. Saves energy, saves you a lot of convenience, and looks a lot better.
Okay, so there's many things going on with Lomiko, both metals and technology side. What's the primary focus right now for the company?
Yeah, our primary focus is our Kickstarter campaign, which we've announced with the Spider Charger, our first product. We have a line of 3 products that we've licensed. That one's the first one. We've just announced that we're going to go out on Kickstarter and get consumer interest and engage what kind of distributor interest. And we've already had sales, or we've already had funding that's come in through that particular method. So we're really happy to see that pick up traction.
So is the campaign to develop a prototype, or is the campaign more for awareness and also to build up scale?
Good question. We've actually built a prototype already. We have 4 or 5 of them ready to go. What we're doing with this particular campaign is raising money for safety certification. You have to have Canadian Standards Association and Underwriters Lab approval to put those devices into homes, and that's what that particular particular raise of about $50,000 will accomplish. So that also will allow us to build a few units to go and send to distributors so they can try them out. And that, I think, will start kickstart, and that's really the name of the company, is it will kickstart our entire process in this new field. And so we're really excited about that.
And that campaign's for 30 days, right?
Yeah, it's a 60-day campaign. Just because there's the Christmas time period in there, we don't want to lose anything along that. But the primary focus is to get reviewers to come and take a look at the product. We'll send out samples to them and send articles out to the people that read them.
Okay, so we're about done with 2015. 2016's around the corner. So from what you can tell me, what are some of your goals and milestones that you'd like to accomplish going into the new year?
Yeah, our goals are to keep the positions we have in our technology companies. We believe in long-term growth. I don't think we're traders in these companies. We want to be growing these companies until they're billion-dollar companies. So we'll keep supporting those companies, putting more money and effort into them, bringing more deals, and exposing those private entities that we have to other funding sources. That's what we're going to do in 2016.
And where can our audience go and find out more information about Lomiko Metals and Technologies?
We have 2 separate websites. One is Lomiko.com, and the other one is LomikoTechnologies.com. I enjoy having people come and take a look at them and send us comments, and they do it all the time.
My name is Robert Kraft, and I'm coming to you live on SNNLive, and we're here at the LD Micro Main Event 2015 in Bel Air, California. With me again is Paul Gill from Lomiko Metals and Technologies, LMR on the TSX Venture, LMRMF on the QX. Thank you so much for coming on to SNN Live.
Thanks very much, Robert. Take care.